Hi, I'm Ahmet Demir Tokdemir, and I'm a first year student currently in Bilkent University. My major is mechanical engineering. Today, I will be presenting my Physics 101 project. It's an experiment on uh, on a moving object under a friction force, and I will be studying the relationship between the stopping distance and the initial velocity of the object. I will do this experiments by the use of computer simulation. My hypothesis is that as the initial velocity increases, the stopping distance will increase. Let's skip to the procedure. To start, I want to say that I have set our kinetic friction constant as 0.2, our mass as 3 kilograms, our uh, gravitational acceleration as 9.8. Our initial velocity is set as 1 meters per second. So if I start the simulation, the distance taken is, as we can see, 0.255. When I set the initial velocity as 2 meters per second and start the simulation, as we can see, the delta x is 1.202 meters. And if I set it to 3 meters per second and start the simulation, we can see that the distance taken is 2.296 meters. The data I've collected from the simulation, I've drawn a graph where y-axis is the stopping distance of the object and the x-axis is the initial velocity of the object. Then I linearize the graph and find the slope of it. From the slope and the uncertainty of the slope, I have calculated the percentage experimental error, which was 0.39%. Then I calculated the deviation of the acceleration by using the measured acceleration from the simulation and the acceleration I've calculated from the graph, which resulted 0.3839%. As a result, I have examined that my hypothesis was correct. And the errors might have been occurred because of the computer simulation using rounded numbers. I recommend to check the computer simulation whether it measures the other quantities correctly. And that's all. Thank you for listening.